Kampala came alive once again as the long-awaited Kampala Festival returned in full style after a long break. The last time this grand event happened was on 8th October 2017. It is quite rare to see fireworks lighting up the daytime sky, but that was just the beginning of the color and excitement that filled the streets. The city was buzzing with energy as crowds gathered to witness and take part in the celebrations. NTV's Peter Serugo was not going to watch from the sidelines. The streets lit up with a display of colors, people in costumes, waving flags, dancing and laughing. The music never stopped. One moment, the crowd was swaying to gospel tunes, and in the next, the rhythm switched to urban beats, then back to gospel again. Huge speakers battled for attention, creating a festival of sound that could be felt in your chest. Some festival goers brought along decorative dolls, while others smeared themselves with fire, a shocking but spectacular part of their performances. Stilt walkers towered above the crowds, moving gracefully and drawing amazed looks from onlookers. In every direction, people were somersaulting, dancing, and posing for selfies. Phones were out everywhere, capturing the joy and madness of the moment. One of the standout moments came with the Uganda Bikers Association, who raved up their motorbikes and brought a roaring kind of energy. According to some bikers, they were there to bring life to the party, and they certainly did.
This makes me feel good, riding for the festival. We're just doing it for fun and we're enjoying it.
There were also skating races, wild and fast, drawing cheers from the crowd.
We were paid. We have a group. We can't attend. This occasion is for big companies, and you cannot just come from anywhere and you start functioning. You start skating when you are not allowed by the police, by the companies. Of course, we were paid, and the day so far has went good.
Families with children were not left out. Kids ran about with painted faces and balloons, taking part in their own share of the fun. Security was tight, ensuring that those attending could enjoy the day safely. As the street performances wrapped up on Buganda Road, close to the craft village, a vibrant march towards Cololo Independence Grounds began. This would be the final destination for the day's biggest celebrations. At the front of the parade was a marching band, playing unbeat tunes that kept the crowd on their feet. Right behind a man leading the baboon walk, a comical and energetic dance just ahead of Mr. and Mrs. Kampala Festival, both dressed in traditional outfits showcasing the colors of the Ugandan flag. The procession was joined by top leaders including Kampala City Authority, KCCA Executive Director Sharifa Bizeki, the Minister for Kampala Minsa Kabanda, and the Prime Minister Robina Nabanja. All three waved to cheering crowds from open-roofed vehicles as phones flashed and passers-by rushed to capture a piece of the moment. The Prime Minister stood out in a multicolored dress with a bright yellow hat, similar to those worn by Queen Elizabeth. She smiled warmly, waved, and even danced as the crowd clapped and sang along. Sharifa Bizeki, dressed like a queen herself, wore a flowing orange Muslim dress paired with a green veil. Holding a small hand fan to protect herself from the scorching sun, she gracefully acknowledged the crowd, but as they neared the gates of Cololo, their vehicle broke down, causing a small hiccup. The car had to be pushed forward, but NTV was not allowed to film this part of the drama. Despite that, the energy remained high as the crowds successfully reached the festival grounds. There were brief moments of rest and wandering through the area, but suddenly a strong wind swept in, followed by a burst of rain. The weather threatened to dampen the mood, but not for long. In true Ugandan spirit, the crowd waited it out, and the party resumed shortly after. By the end of the day, Many people expressed their excitement and satisfaction with the event. Lydia Felly Akullu, NTV Weekend Edition.
Here in the festival is lifting enterprises and innovation. So in light of that, we are back with KCCA once again after 8 years to be able to fund this initiative whereby we are giving back to the people, and also as our people are the ordinary people, which that Centenary Bank we look after. We look after market vendors, we look after the women, we look after the youth, we look after the street vendors, and also the businesses in Kampala City.
We are very blessed now. We are benefiting in this festival because we are reaching out to many people. And by reaching out to many people, we are spreading this message of environmental conservation so that people can continue preserving the environment.
I feel happy today. My school is the Caterpillar School, and I came here to